Well, thanks for joining us today on today's installment of Tech Tips here at Pegasus Technologies. And joining me today is Pearson. Pearson, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell me how long you've been with Pegasus and what your official role is.
I have been here 3 years with Pegasus Technologies. My role is a T2 account technician.
And you serve on Jason's team, I believe, right?
I do.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you for that. And we're here to talk about Teams a little bit more today. Teams is a very powerful program available to Microsoft 365 subscribers. And in previous videos, we've covered how Teams is used to access files, host video calls, host meetings. But today I want to talk about something simple, chat or instant messaging. Pearson, would you show me how to make or rename a group inside Teams?
Yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so to make a group, you come up here to the Compose button. Once you have that, you can add the people that you would like and select the group name. So test. Go ahead and add Eric in here. And we'll add Christine.
And then when you chat to those people, both of those recipients are going to receive a pop-up on their screen, basically saying that they're in the chat, I suppose, right?
Exactly.
All right. Now, what's the difference between a group and a channel? And maybe if you could explain by start by explaining what a Teams channel is.
So a Teams channel is like a single place for a team to share messages or files, basically anything relevant to the group name of it. So say you have a project you guys are working on, you want to add files in there, anything relevant to that.
And is there a difference between the channel chats and a group chat?
Yeah, so the difference between the two is that the channel chats are public. So anyone can view the previous history or whatnot, but group chats are just between the people that are there.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. And can you invite people who aren't in your Microsoft 365 organization to participate in chats?
Yeah, you can. So they do have to have external access turned on for the group, but yes, you can, and I can go ahead and demonstrate as well.
That'd be great.
So at the top here, there is the plus button in a group chat. You can go ahead and add people, and then from there, if you do have the external email added, if they're a guest in there, you can add them and find them here. But if you have external access turned on, you can just type their email directly. Go from there.
All right, sounds good. Now, going back to some basic functionality within chat, is there a way to show reactions in chat like people do in iMessage and other instant messaging programs?
Yeah. So if you hover over a message here, you can, as you see, be angry, sad, surprised, laugh, love it, or you can thumbs it up.
All right. And we won't have a whole discussion on etiquette of reactions. I imagine that's a whole lot of explaining that we just don't have time to today in this brief video. The last question I want to ask you about Teams chat today is how do you use Teams on a mobile device? Because sometimes you might want to have a quick back and forth communication when you're not in front of your computer. So how would you go about doing that?
So depends if you have Android or iPhone, but between the two, you would either go to the Play Store or to the App Store. You download Teams, you log into your account, and from there, it acts pretty much exactly the same as the desktop app that I'm showing right now.
All right.
These tabs show up on the bottom, and everything acts the same.
Very good. That sounds pretty simple. Pearson, thank you very much for explaining all these silly questions today. We really appreciate it, and I think we've all learned a little bit more about how to use Microsoft Teams. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.